48. Yeah, part 48 of the book Modern Coin Magic by J.D. Bobo. Check my channel for the previous videos and my Patreon in the description to influence my upcoming content. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the performance of Stuart Judah's $50 Vanish. This is Stuart Judah's $50 Vanish. We've got a little $50 right here, and it could really be any coin for this. It could even be a ring here. But for the sake of purpose of just making it easier, we'll just use this $50. To which I'm dressed fancy, sure, but I'm not going to use sleeving for this context, so you don't have to worry about here. I'm going to close it very fancy, very fancy. Okay, and I grab my magical pen of death. Okay, no, it's not the pen of death. I'm just having fun with this. Okay, anyway, we push it right on through. Give it a tap, another little tap. A magical tap of love and death. I'm not kidding about the death part. And it just goes just like that. And we can just show our hands lovingly empty. And we can make the coin really appear anywhere. So let's just say it appears underneath this mouse. And there you go. That is Stuart Judah's $50 Vanish. So hope you enjoyed the performance. And up for review are the featured tricks. Let's see. The runaway coin, penny prestidigitation, the whole act. It's a whole bunch we'll review. Dollar to dollar, and Stuart Judah's $50 Vanish. But just before we get to it, I just wanted to mention a quick note for possible sponsors, as I do every video. Penguin Magic, Magic App, Illusionist, Theory 11, World Magic Shop, Magic Geek, Magic Warehouse, Infamous Tony Harding. If you or others want to be sponsored in my future video content, feel free to email me at draphaelp@gmail.com. Now on to the trick reviews. The first one was penny prestidigitation. Oh, sorry, the runaway coin. The runaway coin. Let me just do it for reference. Let's see. Yeah, the runaway coin was. It's just this little simple trick. It just basically, there are 10 pennies from coming out of a purse, and then you put all 10 pennies in the spectator's hands, and then you say one goes and jumps to the pocket. That's literally it. And I mean, it's hard to feature in a bigger trick. I just feel like it's very lacking in the whole plot, premise, everything. It's just very weak, and maybe you could do it with less coins, and so you could combine with other tricks in it. It felt very underwhelming for me. So it was just a small little trick. It literally, you can look at it. The runaway coin is literally this long for a kind of mediocre trick. I hate trashing the guy, but being honest. Penny prestidigitation was a whole act featuring a bunch of tricks combined. He just tell you, it's kind of like a routine from the earlier section. Routine number 1 is just do this routine, then this routine, then this routine. So you get the whole act with doing a bunch of stuff, and it gives you all the props and everything. And only one trick you really have to learn. If you learn the other tricks from the book, then you just do the routine right as asked, and then add your own presentation and your own handling to it, and then boom, you've got like a 5-minute act. It's really cool. So huge highlight to penny prestidigitation. The third one is dollar to dollar, where you show a dollar-sized coin, and then through a magical change, you're able to change it to a dollar bill, and then being able to show just a dollar bill in your hands empty otherwise, which is really cool. I thought it was cool, a cool idea from Jack Channon. He's had some, I'll say, very novel and commercial. They're combined into one. That is what Jack Channon does, and he has had some really good ideas I like from his work. So whenever I see Jack Channon, I get excited. I'm like, ooh, cool. It's very simple and direct, so that's great. And then you could do to dollar. It's like a transition from coin magic when you end up with one coin to dollar bill. Now you can do dollar bill magic, to which I recommend Jay Noblezada's Money DVD from Penguin Magic. Free sponsorship for him because the guy's cool. So there's that, and then the final one is the one I performed, which is Stuart Judah's $50 Vanish. I technically messed up. Not really, but I saved myself. But for anyone who's really in the know of the method already, they're kind of laughing. So, it goes there. I will use a different object. So, closes the object, push on through. It wasn't the dollar bill of death part, but right after, so I got it right here, did the steal, did did a tap underneath, tap right here. And the reason I was exaggerating so much is because I was trying to palm the object, the half dollar in this case, and I couldn't palm it because my hands are so sweaty, it wouldn't let me slide up to the palm. I was able to palm it here, but I wasn't able to palm it, and I was just laughing like, I'm like, oh God, I've been holding this position too long and trying to exaggerate the words. Vanishes, which looks all right on camera, but I'm just like, I feel so dead in the water. So then to recover, I had to do a hand washing sequence to cover it up, which I did. I felt that I didn't flash at all, and then reproduced it there, which makes me fine. But man, I would just, like, the recovery was the hand washing. If you ever feel like you're in water or deep water, do a hand washing and then do a Eric Jones splash, and then boom, you're good. Man, I was just, I felt like I was so caught in that. And while it is a very, very, very small trick, almost more of a sleight, it could be included in there. It makes the exception. It's a really cool thing. Might be miscredited. I think it is Stuart Jules, but it's got credited to a lot of people. I think also another coin guy as well. But nonetheless, it's a great effect. Use it. It can be combined very, very easily with bigger effects. It can just be used as a vanish for larger effects. So that's my review on those 4 tricks. And as I'd love to say, just tie it in, thank you so much to everyone for just please spend some time with me. As always, my goal is to provide quality content. And honestly, I just want to help the channel grow and create a community where everyone can feel, I've never really felt this ever, not even in the Magic Castle, where, you know, you could just feel accepted sharing secrets and everyone can feel open, and it's fine to share secrets out in the open. And I'm doing it on YouTube, so I'm probably going to be hated by the community for it. But I just want to be able to advance the art during COVID. How do you do that? And no one's able to really buy magic books, no one really has any money, so why not just share my knowledge? I know a lot of stuff, so have fun, learn, explore, make it routines so good that I want to learn from you. I've had my own students create routines with them. I get so excited. I'm like, wow, yours is better than mine. I'm going to learn yours. And that's a sincere compliment. I really do that. And it's just, it's awesome. So as I love to say, stay tuned and stay magical.